Have you ever wondered what your favorite pop song might have sounded like in the Middle Ages? Picture a world before electric guitars and synthesizers. No, we're not talking about the era of vinyl records or even the dawn of radio. Let's journey even further back, to a time when music was not just a catchy tune, but a profound expression of the human experience, the Middle Ages. In this time, music was as diverse as the people who created it. You'd hear the solemn, haunting melodies of Gregorian chants echoing through cathedral arches, or the vibrant tunes of troubadour music as storytellers and musicians traveled from town to town, sharing tales of love and chivalry. Music was not just a leisure activity. It was deeply ingrained in daily life, shaping social gatherings, religious ceremonies, and even political events. It was a means of communication, a form of storytelling, and a pathway to the divine. Music in the Middle Ages was not just entertainment, it was a way of life and a spiritual journey. From the Gregorian chants in the monasteries to the lively tunes in the courts, music in the Middle Ages underwent a fascinating evolution. Now, picture this. In the early Middle Ages, the most common type of music was monophonic, which means it was composed of a single, unaccompanied melodic line. Gregorian chants, named after Pope Gregory I, were the perfect embodiment of this style, echoing through the hallowed halls of monasteries and cathedrals. However, as the Middle Ages progressed, there was a seismic shift in the musical landscape. Enter polyphonic music, a form of music where two or more melodic lines are woven together, creating a complex and harmonious tapestry of sound. This shift from monophonic to polyphonic was like going from a solo performance to a full orchestra, and it completely transformed the way music was experienced. This shift was made possible by another revolution in the Middle Ages, the development of musical notation. Before this, music was passed down orally, making it susceptible to changes and distortions. But with the advent of musical notation, compositions could be written down and preserved, allowing for greater complexity and creativity. This revolutionized the way music was composed and performed, paving the way for the intricate polyphonic compositions that were to come. Parallel to these developments, we also see the rise of secular music. While religious music still held sway, secular music, often performed by troubadours and minstrels, started gaining popularity. These musicians, often wandering from place to place, added a new dimension to medieval music with their ballads of chivalry and courtly love. The role of these troubadours and minstrels cannot be overstated. They were the rock stars of their time, pushing the boundaries of what was considered acceptable music and adding a dash of excitement to the otherwise austere musical scene. So, as we can see, the Middle Ages was a period of great innovation in music, laying the groundwork for the musical explosion that was to come in the Renaissance. The music of the Middle Ages may seem distant and foreign to us, but its echoes can still be heard in our music today. Just as a river carries its waters to the sea, so too did the melodies and instruments of the medieval period flow into the future, shaping the soundscape of subsequent eras. Consider the lute, a medieval instrument that evolved into today's guitar, or the Gregorian chant, which laid the groundwork for harmonies that are still used in our music. These are but a few examples of how the music of the Middle Ages continues to reverberate through the ages. Furthermore, this period brought about significant innovations, such as the development of musical notation. This leap forward paved the way for more complex compositions and is the foundation upon which all modern music is built. So next time you listen to your favorite song, remember that its roots might just go back to the Middle Ages. So, there you have it, a whistle-stop tour of music in the Middle Ages. We've journeyed through the evolution of music during this intriguing period, observing how it transformed from simple monophonic melodies to the complexity of polyphonic tunes. We've explored the pivotal role music played in society, from the sacred confines of the monastery to the grandeur of the courtly halls. The tunes of the time were more than mere entertainment. They were a reflection of the societal norms, religious beliefs, and cultural shifts. We also delved into the enduring legacy of medieval music. Its influence can still be traced in today's musical landscape, from the structure of modern compositions to the revival of ancient instruments. From the monastic chants to the courtly love songs, music in the Middle Ages was as diverse and dynamic as the period itself. It is a testament to the enduring power and beauty of music, which continues to enchant us to this day.